Hi there. Are you an empath? Do you know that you're an empath and you sometimes suffer from the gift of empathy? Hi, I'm Dr. Christina. I'm a naturopathic doctor and I empower women to heal their hearts and expand their souls. Let's talk about empathy, the beautiful gift of being an empath. But what are some of the roadblocks or the things that prevent you from really balancing this beautiful gift that you have? Empathy is a gift. It is so special. When you're an empath, you just can feel people's emotional states, right? You can feel that you have a resonance with them already, like this immediate locking into people. And so that can be difficult, right? I mean, if you think about you walk into a coffee shop, I remember how overwhelming this used to be for me to walk into the gym or the grocery store or a coffee shop and just be hit with energy. That's a beautiful gift. To be able to feel so deeply, what makes us human and that we have a human experience is that we have emotions. How beautiful. It lets us experience life to the fullest. We can experience joy and sorrow. We can experience love and even hate, right? It's a full spectrum of opposites. We can't know love without knowing hate, okay? And it's just the way it is. So to be an empath means, well, first you feel things more intensely. So, but not only your own emotions, you feeling other people's emotions. And you have to distinguish. So here's the key for empaths. You have to distinguish what is mine and what is theirs, right? You have to find this balance because you're feeling so much all at once and it's so overwhelming. For many empaths, they get social anxiety, they get overwhelmed, they can be highly sensitive. It's overstimulating, and you do have to take time out to calm your energy first before you walk into these situations. You have to ground yourself. It's just a practice you're going to have to take with you throughout your life. So before I walk into a place, I check in with myself and see how I'm feeling. Am I feeling peace and am I feeling grounded, or am I going to walk in feeling already kind of rattled and then going into a situation where there's so much energy coming at me? So I have PTSD. I've made great progress with it, so it's not very overwhelming to me anymore. I work in a setting where this is my own clinic. I'm one-on-one with people, so I'm not exposed to a lot of energy. But recently, I started working at a gym. And when I first walked in, there's tons of televisions on. There's so much cardio equipment, and there's people everywhere. It was very overwhelming for me, but I persisted because I was like, this can be a tool for me to continue to heal myself. So I kept grounding myself before walking in, making sure I was solid before being exposed to so much energy. And so it can be done. You have to distinguish, number one, what is yours and what is theirs. And number two, ground yourself before walking into situations, being around people where you're exposed to a lot of energy. Those two things will really, really help you as an empath. And number three, be so grateful for this beautiful gift. Don't ever feel like something is wrong with you because you have the gift of empathy. People will also try to take advantage of you because you are so empathic. Okay, so that's the third thing. Appreciate the gift and don't feel like you are a target, even though you are. You have to think of it as it's a strength. It's a beautiful thing. It's a superpower that not everyone has. How special is that for you if you are an empath? But learning over time how to hone this gift, how to make it work for you instead of against you, that is the key. And so you will have to do special practices to maintain your own energy and to ground you in your sensitivity. I meditate, so this is just what I have to do, and I'm not saying you have to do it, but maybe what resonates with you, you can use as a tip. So I have to meditate for an hour a day, and sometimes I do 2 hours, but I don't watch TV much at all. Sometimes I do not much at all. It's overstimulating for me. I have not watched the news in probably 7 years. I just can't handle it. I'm too sensitive. I'm operating from love. I don't want to hear the hate, the violence, the stress, the worry. I don't live in that space. Okay. So I don't want to expose myself to it. That's my personal opinion. And that's what I do for myself. So meditation, an hour a day, every morning I wake up, I meditate, I pray, I do affirmations, I journal, I get my own energy straight and my intentions set for my day. Okay, I ground myself. I do that by just imagining I'm in a bubble of protection. I'm grounded into the earth solidly, and I feel my own energy. I call my own energy into me. And so that's what I have to do. It's just a little mental thing I do to protect myself. That has helped me tremendously. And when I forget to do it, I'm all over the place. So I try to make that a really strong practice for myself. Next, in the evening, I have to kind of wash off the day. So I always bathe in Epsom salt. I add essential oils that help me, whatever ones I need for calming myself down. I have a tincture that I made. It's called Rescue Calm, and it has like chamomile and valerian root. So I also take that because I have a sensitive nervous system. Here's the thing. If you have high sensitivity, you just have to support yourself more. Don't feel, again, like something is wrong with you. Being highly sensitive can be a gift because you can tune into energies of other people and you can show up for them and be compassionate. It's not something to feel like there is something that is broken or wrong with you. You just have to know how to work with it, okay? So support your nervous system with herbs that are there to nourish your nervous system. Mine gets off very quickly, especially with recovery from PTSD. You can get hijacked like that, okay? But the meditation also helps with that, right? So going back to meditation, it helps your brain to function differently and better, because you're taking yourself out of that amygdala, that quick fight or flight response, and you're coming more into developing your prefrontal cortex. It's more solid grounding. There's more reasoning there. It's a wonderful part of the brain, and it's the one we want to operate in most of the time. We don't want to be in the fight or flight, our adrenaline's pumping and things like that, okay? So developing your own brain health through meditation is going to be solid for you as an empath. Okay, so yes, continue. So set your day, number one, with your practices, whatever works for you. And then in the evening, again, get back into your energy, wash off the day, come back into yourself, and do all those things. Okay, I love binaural beats as well. You can find that on YouTube. So just Google binaural beats. And there's different frequencies that you can attune yourself to. Okay, so it's like a tuning fork to bring you back into resonance. And so find what works for you. I think my favorite is 432 hertz. That seems to be the best for me. Some can actually overstimulate you, so just see what works for you. Try different things. We're all unique and different, and see what is best for you. Okay? So what I want to leave you with is empathy is a beautiful gift. It's a superpower. Make it work for you by just keep tending to yourself, to your nervous system, to your energy. Just realize it's just something extra you have to do to support this gift and keep this gift balanced. There's nothing wrong with you. It's a special gift, and be very grateful for it. Again, I'm Dr. Christina. I love you very much, and have a beautiful day.